Hi, welcome back to our channel. My name is Marcus, for those who are new to us. Over the past 2 weeks or so, we've been receiving some comments or some inquiries about what kind of charting software do we use. So today I'm just going to take this opportunity to share with you the charting software which we use, which is called VX Charts. VX Chart was developed by a local software developer for us about 10 years ago. Previously we were using another charting software which was a bit more complicated to use, and this actually deters new traders, and it gives a lot of headache for new traders in terms of setting up, etc. So we have actually worked with this local developer and make it as simple as possible. Basically it's a one-click function. Okay, why VX? Because of its simplicity. As I mentioned, it's a one-click function where everything is there. All the charts that we require are there. All you need to do is to activate it. You do not have to go in to do any settings, any customization, because everything has been done for you. Secondly, VX Chart is customized solely for concept of price, and it fits into our strategies according to the parameters that we set. Okay, as some of you know, we are using volume-based chart. What is volume-based chart? We have put up a video some time ago about on volume-based chart. If you're interested, you can just go to the link above, click on it, and you can see it for yourself. All right, so it's volume-based. It has all the indicators we want. Very few charting softwares out there provides what we want. Both are volume-based and the indicators that we use, and this all combined together to actually give us an edge in trading. Okay, let's not delay anymore. Let me quickly bring up the VX chart itself, charting software, and we can see for ourselves how we what are the features in this charting software itself that enables us to take trades very quickly. Right. Okay, this is a chart. This is VX chart. Okay, as you can see from here, I'm just going to use one chart to explain. As you can see from here, this is one of our main trading chart, where every single one of these bars is a fixed volume. You know that this is a 1680, so every single bar represents 1680 contracts which has been transacted. Why volume-based chart? Because it's more sensitive and more reactive to the price movement itself. Okay, now this is one of the charts which we use to base our entries on. All right, some of the features in this chart is this, for example, this thing here called a lag meter. Now this lag meter is important for us because we are trading in Singapore where we're getting our data feed from the US itself, right? So sometimes due to internet connectivity issues, we may have a certain lag in there. So as long as we don't see any red color in this bar itself here, means the data is coming in fine. There are no lags at all. Okay, we can take our trade. So the moment we see there are any red indication, there are any red color here, okay, we hold off taking any trade. And lately we haven't seen any of such issues happening for the past well, I would say 3-4 years. We hardly see any lags at all. Okay, so connectivity issues through internet has been very smooth for a long time. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is this thing called the chat room. All right, let me just bring up the chat room. Where is it? Okay, now we have a live chat room here. Okay, this chat room is active during the trading hours itself. So during the chat room itself, what we use it for is to give you an idea of what the market is doing and where it can be possibly be heading. We do warn against taking either long trades or short trades based on certain things that we see. So this is actually helpful for new traders. We do trades call out sometimes if we can catch it in time, so that traders can follow our calls as well. All right. So far I've talked about the simplicity of using the charting software. I've spoken about the lag meter. I've spoken about the chat room. Another feature which our traders find very useful for them is what I call a playback feature. Okay, the playback function allows you to practice your strategies, practice taking trades off market hours itself. All the data has been captured on the VX server itself, capture the live data itself, so that whenever you want to play back on a certain date, there are years of data worth in there. You can actually go select the date that you want, log into the VX server, download the data and start practicing. This actually is a good way of honing your skills off market hours, so that when market starts, you're actually all ready to go live. Okay, so what I've done here is that I've already set up the chart. I'm going to show you a particular one of the strategies and how we take the trade itself. Okay, I'm going to do an actual playback itself. So halfway through this, I'm going to pause it to show you another feature called the auto alert. All right. The auto alert is important because as I mentioned in a previous video about risk to reward ratio, we need to be very disciplined in making sure that we do not risk more than what we potentially can gain. Okay, now this lag meter allows you to know how wide your stop is before you even take a trade. Okay, for example, if we were to take a trade here on this blue bar here at 2861.0, right? Now our stop is going to be 1 tick or 0.25 points below this support here. Okay, the difference between our entry price and our stop is 9 ticks. So right from the beginning, even before you take the trade, you know that this is where you're going to place your stop. This is the actual price level you're going to place your stop. And if you were to take a trade and enter at this price, the difference between your entry price to your stop is 9 ticks. So if you are prepared to risk 9 ticks for every trade that you take, you would take this trade. So this is how you know how wide your stop is before you take a trade. Okay, I'm going to let it play on. I'm going to take the trade. I'm going to show you another feature. Okay, we are waiting for the second blue bar to pop up before we execute a long trade.
Filled.
Okay, we have entered a trade here. Okay, entry price is at 2861.25. Our stop is going to be at 2858.75. Okay, I'm going to 2858.75 here. All right, so exactly at 10 ticks. Okay,
Profit target has been reached.
You can see it has moved up pretty fast. Okay, in the sense, in terms of I think less than 1 minute. This is, we entered the trade at 9:32. We got out at about 9:32. 30 seconds straight. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a while. Okay, it happened too fast. All right. Now another feature which we have asked the developer to incorporate is for you to mark your logs. So how can you mark on a chart? For example, you have taken this trade. This is a strategy that is called LS. So you can actually go in here. Go in here. You key in your entry price. I think we entered at 2868.0. All right. Okay, so this is your entry price. This is where you've taken a trade. Okay, now what traders then do is that they will clone this to all the charts. Okay, the moment I do this, can you see that it appears on all your charts? So this actually gives a trader, a trader itself, a reference point where he or she has taken this trade in relation to all the other charts itself. Okay, another feature of this is that traders will then do a screenshot, right? So they do a screenshot, okay, snapshot to folder, for example. Okay, they do a screenshot of sorry, this one. Okay, screenshot to folder. So what happens is that at the end of the trading day, okay, the trader may have taken 1 trade or 2 trades or more than 3 trades, for example. Okay, so every trade the trader will do a screenshot after they gotten out of her position. All right, and they will attach a screenshot and send it to me. This is part of our mentorship program, okay, where traders who send their logs to me on a regular basis, I find that these people progress the fastest and they are more consistent. It's a sense of accountability, right? So through the trade logs itself, whether it's a good trade or whether the trade didn't pan out as well, okay, if it's not a valid trade, it allows me to correct the traders. It allows me to find to look at the charts where the trader has taken a trade and to give my feedback accordingly. Right, so this is where they find a screenshot. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is a screenshot of the trade that we should have taken. All right, and this is the trade log itself that traders will send to me. Our market, usually my response time is the very same night itself, or worst case scenario within 24 hours I'll reply and make my comments there. Okay, right. So this is VX charting software which we use. I hope that I've given you a better understanding of the software which we use to help us take our trade. As you can see, this is a very intuitive software, user friendly. All the user interface has been there. It allows us to quickly decide whether we should take a trade or not to take a trade based on how wide our stop is before we actually enter a trade. Okay, so thank you for watching our video. Okay, do leave your comments, and if you have any questions or you have any topics you would like us to cover, please leave it in the comment section below. For those who are new to us, watching us for the first time, remember to subscribe, okay, and click on the notification button. Okay, thank you for viewing once again. Okay, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you in a few weeks time. Thank you.